This meeting is being recorded.
Yeah, guys. So good morning to all. So yesterday we stuck with the sub-inventory transfer and material status. So material status, how we are going to restrict certain kind of transactions. You want to, for example, let's say the items are damaged items. So we are storing into one particular sub-inventory or one particular locator. So those items we want to stop the issuing to the manufacturing or issue to the warehouse people, that is a manufacturing, or we can stop the shipment also. So those things are very, very important, and we stuck how to do that, and we'll see it today. So what was the mistake we did for sub inventory transfer is, because after selecting the item, we have to select the revision number. So revision number, since we are not selected, so hence those whatever rest of the fields are in the grayed out. So we'll see that. Because for that we don't require any extra setup. As soon as once we have inventory manager, a warehouse manager, these roles along with the data access, then 100% it will work. Once we have a inventory, and at least that inventory should have a minimum 2 sub inventories. Okay, now go to home, and I'm not sure, like, anyone is cross checking with the syllabus what we are covering, whether we are covering the things which are there in the syllabus, because already I kept the syllabus in the Google Drive. Not sure how many people have seen. You just cross check whether any kind of things are missing. Please let me know, because I'm pretty sure I'm following the as per the syllabus content, and even more than that also I'm telling. But tell me, let me know any kind of things are missing. Please just raise your voice. Okay. And yeah, we go to product management. We close the not product management, supply chain execution. Go to inventory management. And our inventory organization is 002. Create sub inventory transfer. And yesterday, see, this one we have created. You remember, right, how to create? I want to explain one more time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Ram, just a question. When we are navigating through supply chain and product management, there are two like responsibilities are there, right? So from supply chain, can we directly go to the items and we can see?
What we can see? What we can see? I mean, from here you can't see.
Yeah, we can't see.
No,
okay,
no.
so from supply chain, we'll have only the transaction parts will be there,
Exactly.
but for product information, okay.
Product information only that is reserved for the items. Okay. You cannot see from here, but you can some of the certain action. For example, let's say if you click on plus, but here once you select the item, specific item, we can see some of the things, but we cannot see complete end-to-end like specifications, associations, and categories, all kind of stuff can do. Okay, let me see that. It was came, okay, something it has came my mind. Okay, fine. Where is that? We are in different page. This is the one. And one more thing, guys, when you do the sub inventory transfer, for example, if your item is lot control, then complete quantity you have to transfer. This is one of the question. So somebody asked yesterday, day before yesterday, when I was attending an interview. So they asked, see, let's say lot is there. So lot having 100 quantity. When you do the sub inventory transfer, can you do the partial? So answer is, until at least you do the some kind of POC will come to know. But answer is, we cannot do the partial transfers.
Okay. So whatever lot is allowed to that one, we have to do the complete quantity. Okay.
Yes. So here this revision we have not selected, but revision was earlier. It was in what you called not in visible mode. Why means because if you go to view here, so earlier this was in unchecked. This where is it? If we come down, revision. Let me reduce that. Where is that revision? Can you see anybody? Yes, still we have a lot of revision. So it was unchecked. So that is the reason System is not giving provision to select. So then I went to edit details and then I came to know, oh, revision is important. Okay. So select that. And one more thing, guys, whenever if you want to see all the fields in one shot in our screen, this is the best feature. Go to view, columns, show all. So system will show all the columns which are pertaining to for that specific transaction. Okay. Now sub inventory. So I'm selecting here sub inventory FG R1. So if you select that sub inventory, system will show what is the available quantity. For example, let's say if I select different one, INBR2. See, for this particular item, I don't have any stock. So when you're doing the sub inventory, you have to check which sub inventory having the stock. Okay. Now I'm selecting FGR1. So I have some 500 quantities there. Now, so where we have to do? I mean, from source, this is the source, and to which destination you want to move the quantity. And if it is the locator, we have to give the locators. And all combinations it will be allowed, guys. Locator, lot control, serial control, all the combinations. Okay. And now quantity. See, for example, let's say here it is showing 500, right? So let me check what and all lots I have. I have only one lot. Let me check what amount of quantity it is present in this lot. So how do you check that? Let me close a lot of things. How to check, guys? How to check that lot? I mean, what is the quantity is present in the lot? What is the transaction? Manage item quantities, that's all. From there we will come to know what and all quantity will be present. Go to your item and just click on search. So expand this one. Revision. Organizations. Sub inventory FGR1. We have a 500 quantity. And if you go here, lot TR0099000, we have a 500 quantity. Okay, so this way you can find out under the sub inventory. If you have multiple lot, system will show how much quantity is present each every lot wise. Now I wanted to try, instead of 500 I will give only 200. Let's see how system behaves. So I'm selecting this lot. So after selecting the lot only we have to provide the quantity. So I'm giving 200, which is lot means you should transfer complete quantity. That is the concept. Let me click on submit. System will give a message. You must transact that full lot quantity. So these things yesterday even I also not not known actually, but after finishing the class I just gone through that. Then I came to know, oh, this is the one, some same kind of question somebody asked yesterday. Okay, all the things are like R&D, guys. If you're doing R&D, then the subject is in your hand. Or sometimes you may use this particular scenario in your business, or sometimes may not. But some kind of deep dive is important. Okay, now click on submit. It will transfer from source to destination. So after finishing that, you can verify manage item quantity is one of the page, or from here also, yeah, you can verify that. Just check it out. So it has to transfer from that source sub inventory to destination sub inventory. Let me close the door 1 second. Getting noise. So sub inventory R2. If you see here, earlier it is different. Now it has moved from that particular source of inventory to destination. And also we can check through review completed transactions. You can verify what is the transaction ID has been created for the sub inventory transfer. So here it won't show that what is the source of inventory. It will show what is the destination and then locator and then lot, because this is the second sub inventory is the locator control as well as lot control. Now we'll see quickly where the transaction ID system will generate. Go to inventory management. So we have to go for review completed transactions. Let me increase. So are you able to see screen properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So organization item and then search. Between dates I also can give. So now we can see from FZR1. See here minus means automatically from this particular sub inventory system has pushed the final quantity into sub inventory SUBINV_R2. So that is the way system will create the transactions for your sub inventory. So wherever it is minus is there, system will be issuing. Wherever positive is there, system will be adding to the on hand quantities. Okay, so that way you can understand. So the transaction ID is what it is being generated by the system. Now this is the way to make a sub inventory transfer. And yesterday one more topic is material status. Okay, so material status, yeah, because yesterday we selected something. I forget that. What status we selected? Quarantine, right? In the quarantine, that is the system derived, system created material status. But the thing is there, we don't have any disallowed, uh, disallowed, what you call transaction. So that is the reason when you are doing the things, it is not our thing, but I'll show. So material status, how to set up and how to use that material status effectively in your lot control, locator control or sub inventory level, all kind of stuff. Okay. Now for that, go to setup and maintenance. But that is important, guys, because most of the time, wherever the sub inventories are damaged, wherever locators are damaged, so those they wanted to stop time being. Okay, so for that, you have to know where we have to go and do the setups. Manufacturing and supply. Go to inventory management, and here if you see manage material status. Okay, so yesterday we selected quarantine. So whichever you selected, if you open this edit of this transaction, system will give the disallowed, which and all disallowed. So system will system will stop the performing actions on these particular transactions. So here they have disallowed for sales order issue and work in process. Similarly, this is the quarantine, but we have selected yesterday rejects. So when you go here, I could not, I can see sales order issue, but what we tried yesterday, we tried issue, right? Miscellaneous issues. So that is the reason system has ran that particular what you call transaction. So for that, what we need to do is just create a place so that we'll understand the things. So I'm giving my own custom material status June rejects any name, description, and availability. Allow reservations include ATP nettable. So these things will be required for sales order management side. But this particular thing, where and all we want to use, we can use the sub inventory, locator, lot, serial numbers. All the areas we can use. So what and all we need to stop? We need to stop, for example, so I wanted to stop the let's say only custom will go June account alias issue. Similarly, if I want to stop something, purchase order receipts also can stop, sales order issue, sub inventory transfer also can stop. Let me take this and then click on OK. You must enable the following material status before selecting a serial number, including ATP. Yeah, these things are required for serial. Click on OK. We need to enable all the things, all our reservations as well. Okay. This is the first setup you have to make for your material status. Then go back to your item and you have to enable the statuses where in the lot, if it is a lot control, you can enable the status in the lot as well as serial control. So go there and quickly verify that product management, product development, sorry, not development, PIM. So this is also one of the dry area. So we need to, I have to study in that PIM. Go to browse items, manage item, browse item, more or less same. And here you can give your item. Okay, sorry, this is not classes here. This one, where to give here. Okay. So here, even in the browse items, we can use, even you can classify, even you can search what and all classes you have under the classes, whatever data we have. So that way also you can do the search here. So that is the browse items feature. But manage items, we have a class, but that will be, we are not using frequently. But here, with respect to class also, we can search the items, what and all items which are present under the class. Now go here, go to master, go to specifications, inventory. See this one, lot status, serial status. Serial status, why it is disabled? We have to, if you want to enable this one, what we need to do? We need to enable the serial control first. So let me keep, okay, not this one. We'll go for dynamic entry only, right? Now automatically the serial status also it will be enabled. Okay, default serial status. By default, I am going to keep it active. But over a like which serial number if you want to what do you call restrict, that those things you can do individual way. I mean individual serial number way. Now this is the one kind of setup here. Just save and close. Date. Oh, okay. Because this is a lot control. So whenever if you want to enable the serial control for a lot, so you must see. I mean this will be like practically it won't happen, guys. So whenever if the item is lot control, so over a period of time they will use the item lot control only. But movement whenever if they wanted to change the lot control to serial control, first we need to clear the stock. Clear the stock means whatever on hand we have that we have to clear that, then only system will allow we can change from lot to serial. So dynamically if you go and yesterday's lot, today's serial, no, it's not possible. But we can make a workaround. What is the workaround is you have to clear the stock. Okay. So that is the reason we are getting the error now. So I'll keep it as no here. Only we'll see the lot. Save and close. And the same thing, it will come to the associations. Whatever setup we have done in the master level, it will transform or it will copy into the child level, child inventory arc. Now we'll see how to do that. I mean to say like transaction, how to restrict. Now go here. Sorry. Okay. Click on done. Go to inventory transactions. Inventory management. Where I'm going here today? Innovation is supply chain inventory management. So here first which lot you want to restrict, go to manage lots. Now select your item, Let's see, this item is manage lots. Item, it is correct only, right? But it is not showing. Hmm. Inventory 02 only, right? Okay, 1 second. June 9002. Manage lots. Click on search. Okay, there is some mistake. Maybe we given the wrong item. That's fine. So now we got a only one lot is there. So one lot we cannot do. I mean, you can test it, but what we'll do is we'll create one more lot. We'll make a one more receipt for that, so that we'll have a two lots. So out of two lots, one lot will be damaged due to some reason. So during issue, we need to stop that one. Okay. So for that, first I will add a stock to the another lot. So how do I add the stock into another lot?
Inventory management.
Inventory management, and then miscellaneous receipt. Create a miscellaneous transaction. So you can select anything here, miscellaneous receipt. Yes. So this cost also we'll see, guys. So how to add the cost for your items from through cost management, I mean costing. Because when you select cost, item cost equal to yes, so I am telling blindly, it will pull from the cost management or cost management module. So we'll see that in further classes. Click on plus. So now revision, sub inventories. Okay, sub inventory where it is R2, right? I think R2. R2 locator, even locator also we have, but unfortunately only we have one here. So if I want to test that, I need to add one more locator. That's fine. Click on OK and provide the lot. So here I'm keeping June lot something. Now I want to keep some 100 quantity. This 100 quantity is damaged or some repair is required from engineering people. So click on submit. The transaction has been done. Now go to lot. Just click on search. We'll get a two lots. Okay, one is this one is this one. Now I wanted to stop this one going further for whatever disallowed things we have selected. So click on edit. Now here we can find the material status. So here you can select what is my June reject. Maturity and the general not required. Click on OK. Save. See here, for example, if you deactivate, what will happen? This entire lot, it will be deactivated, but we cannot use further. But here we are time being, we are stopping the transactions for this specific lot. So that is the reason where, I mean, the option in order to build that option, I mean, in order to create that scenario, what is the best approach is we have to select the material status, not this active or inactive. Okay. Save, save and close. Now go and do the issue. So we selected there June account alias issue. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So where did I select it? Guys, where did I select this June account alias issue? What happened? Where did I selected this June account alias issue? during material status first setup, in the material status, we created a June rejects. Under that, I selected disallowed actions are one is June account alias issue, and I selected some more also. So once anything, any transactions which you have selected as a disallowed, moment once you select that material status in your transaction, either lot or serial locator, that whatever disallowed actions you have taken, for those things only system will stop the transactions. Okay. Now click on zero division and sub inventory. Ours is R1. So for R1, not R1, R2, sorry, R2, yeah, R2. Okay, so we have a available quantity 600. Now locator, we are not controlling anything. I mean, whatever locator we have, we can select. But here, issue, right? Okay. Now, if you see here in the lot, we can see only one. But this particular sub inventory having two lots. One lot having 500, another lot having 100. But that second lot we have restricted because that is having some, due to some reason, that particular lot will be repaired or some damage quantity. So we don't want to issue that damage quantity to the manufacturing or any kind of transactions. So that way you can restrict your lot while creating the transactions. You're getting or still have doubt? If you have a doubt, I'll explain one more time, guys, because somewhat it is bit important in our live environment. Click on submit. So I cannot give split, I can give full transaction. So shall I do for locator control also, so that we'll get some more clarity?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so locator control. Okay, go to now sub inventories and locators, setup and maintenance. Click on search, manage sub inventory locators. So where same, this is the locator control, right? Previously defined. I'll go and I'll define one more locator, manage locators. We have two right here. Okay, maybe we have a restriction, I guess. Click on edit. Not here, sorry. I think this particular item is the restricted sub inventories as well as restricted locators. That we have seen the previous classes how to restrict. Maybe because of that another locator is not coming. Let me check here, manage items. Yeah, so manage locators, it is restricted. That is the reason we are getting only one particular locator here. Now for this one, what I will do is I'll create a new item. So why I need to disturb that, so that you people will get more clarity from item wise as well. Am I going fast or am I going okay?
Yeah, it's okay, Ram.
Okay, fine. Now go to product management, product information management, create new item. So what is my organization? 00 root item class. I'm going to select copy. I'll take same thing and then I'll adjust there. I will modify that whatever defaulted values came. Click on save and close. Okay, this is 9003. Go to specifications, go to inventory. Here restriction I'll remove first. Okay, this one no, this is no. Okay, now these things are required. Lot status, default lot status. And yeah, okay, launch status is required, but I cannot make this one. This one I can make now. Serial, right? Okay, we'll take a dynamic entry. Otherwise, again, we have to do something there. Click on S now. Default serial schedule, because this one doesn't have stock, right? So I feel it will allow now. Click on save. So super. So whenever stock is there, guys, please understand, if your item is having some lot having stock, suddenly you come here and then item definition, if you want to change from lot and then serial control, if you want to add, it won't work. So we have to clear the stock. So this one also somewhere somebody is asked me. So that is the reason every finishing of like 15 days of classes. So I'm keeping why interview is the one of the slot is because of this reason. So who having the hands-on experience, those guys can make a multiple kind of questions. So certain extent, these kind of questions might be, it will be useful for you people in a career, not only you, for me as well. Okay. So go to associations, click on plus. Now I'm associating my inventory arc. June. Apply and done. Save and close.
Ram, can you quickly open create item form once again? Just one thing I do.
Sure. Let me store that. Mhm.
We select the copy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Create
00.
copy.
Yeah, can you enter 00 here? Copy.
Mhm.
Here, item is the one what we need to create.
No. The item which you are expect, I mean, from which
Where
item
we
we
have
need
to
to
copy
copy.
it. Okay, okay,
Yes.
yeah, I got it. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
And one more thing, I can just create the item now and I can assign the organization later also, right?
Yes, we can. If we are not associating, system not allowed to do any kind of transaction.
Transactions.
Yes. Okay. Now I made that item now. So now, okay. Locators. Yeah, let me check. Locators already we have two, right? Let me see that. Click on done. So I am in the sub inventory R2. If we go here, so I have a two locators. Let me keep one more locator here. 01, 01, 03. Okay. Now for this particular locator, I wanted to add my material status. So which one? June rejects. Okay. Save and close. So if this part, okay, first we should have a stock, right? Then otherwise, what is the use of this? Okay, 1 second. I'll make it as active starting. Then I will add a stock. Then later I will restrict. Save and close. Click on done. 01013. Click on done. So I made a one locator for my sub inventory. Now I need to add the stock. Go to supply chain execution, inventory management, add the stock, create miscellaneous transaction, is issue, June issue, whatever, whichever you want. Yes. Account, click on select anything. Click on plus. So mine is 3, right? So we given caps, I guess. Let me try. So here we have to give the caps, guys. So if we give the, what do you call, because the caps it has stored. So if we give small, system will say, sorry boss, we can't search. Okay, it's not coming.
Only 2 zeros. 9003.
Acha, acha. Only 2 zeros is it? 90? No, no. Let me try June 90. System will pull all those things. Okay, this is the one, right? June. Oh, we made 4 zeros.
Okay.
Revision. Sub inventory R1, R1. Inventory R2, inventory R2 side. Any of this one doesn't have stock, right? Okay, locator. R2 is a locator control. Okay, go to search. So we can find all the locators now. Now I wanted to add some stock to 01010003. Now go here. So we are using issue. Sorry, we need to add the stock right first. Yeah, nobody is telling that
We need to
mistake.
receive first.
Nobody is telling the actually my mistakes. So first is receipt. We'll go for TR and receipt. We'll select alias. This is the alias kind of things. You don't need to select what you call account number. So click on S, go and plus and then add the stock. 0, 3. Okay. Revision 0. Sub inventories R2. Locator. Click on search. First one. Now quantity. So we have to provide lot first. So June 0303 will give. Okay. Now I'll give you some 500. I think even it is serial control also, right? Okay. Okay. Now in order to add the serial control, let me check. I think it is both serial control and cloud control. Fine, fine. So I'll give it here also. Directly can give the serial number here because it's a dynamic. I can give SCR. Dynamic means we can give whatever serial numbers you want. So automatically system will calculate the from serial number to 2 serial number based on your quantity 900 to 999. So since our quantity is 500 quantity, no? How much is ours? Now 500. So it has came from 900 to 999. Why man? 99. 500 quantity, right? Oh, okay. 900. Okay, is it correct, guys? 999 minus 900. It is. Let me check.
This is 99.
No, no. 999 minus 900. 99 only, right?
99 only.
Yes, yes. Then 500 quantity we are giving, so it has to increase more. Lot control SCR 900 999. Let me change something here.
Yeah, it became 980.
Let me submit. We'll see the serial numbers. We must lot of serial number quantity that equals to 200. Okay. Yeah, this is again you have to modify that. For 200 means 200 serial numbers has to generate. Okay. Let me give 800. Now it has came correct. 200, 800, 999. So now it is correct. Click on submit. or record lots and serial numbers also you can go and you can add there also. Now we did lot, lot, locator, and then serial control. Now what we need to do? We need to restrict that particular locator. Now for that, go to sub inventories again. Sub inventories and SUBIN. Go to R2, edit. Oh, not edit, sorry. Manage locators, R2, manage locators. Now I want to make a restriction. Okay, new stock is there on only one particular lot, right? Okay, we'll restrict it. What is the problem? Once you restrict it, it won't show in your during your issue. That's all. Now,
not showing any transaction like issue and receive.
no, only
Issue disturb not. Okay.
disallowed based on the disallowed. Click on done. Click on done. Now go and do the transaction for this particular sub inventory issue. So go to inventory management. Go to again miscellaneous. So here what we have selected there, transaction issue. That is what we have selected as a disallowed. Is it correct, or transaction issue, or something else? I think this is the one only. Okay, fine, go ahead and select this. Otherwise you just check it out, guys. I also have got out. Where should I check? Manage material status. So here mine is rejects. Go to edit. It is June account alias issue. Sorry. June account alias issue. June account alias issue. Okay. Now source. Click on place and then just verify that particular lot should not come while doing the issue. Click on plus. Give your item. Copy is problem. Go to revision. Sub inventory transfer, it is R2. Now if we go for locator, click on search. See the first one, it is not showing. Getting?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
See the second one or third one doesn't have any stock. So we cannot do any kind of what you call the issue. So maybe if it is allowed negative balances, then might be it will allow. Let me check 30 quantity. Do you want? Okay, go ahead. Now we'll select lot. Lot also not there, right? So this is a lot control. So lot is not there. Only, yeah, we cannot do any transaction here. Only just for testing purpose, I have selected only one particular locator. But for you transaction, if you want to do, you can add two locators and then lot. And while doing the things, system will restrict. Okay, so that way you can use the material status very widely in all the transaction base. So I have seen, I have shown only miscellaneous side. We can use in the PO receipt, sales order side, manufacturing side. So whatever transactions they are given by the Oracle, all the areas we can restrict those things time being. But after once the business say, okay, this is good means, so those guys will go and remove the disallow. Okay. Now I'm planning to make a accuracy. I'm not sure because we have 15 minutes. Can't make, but I'll give some introduction today. Then later we'll see the transactions. I mean the configuration how we're going to do for accuracy. See, accuracy methods. There are two methods which you have for fusion point of view. What is meant by accuracy means we are going to verify the quantity physically in the warehouse and also in the system wise. So system wise, for example, let's say you have to take one sub inventory. In the sub inventory, we have a some 10,000 stock for all the items. So in the system wise, it is giving some 9,000 or 8,000. So to adjust or to make a sync between your system quantity and then actual physical quantity, we are going to use the accuracy methods. There are two methods we have: physical count and cycle count. Okay, so physical count and cycle count. So you people can ask which one they're widely using is cycle count. Why physical count people are not using is in the physical count we what you call here we need to add the items explicitly. It means that we need to select sub inventory and then items explicitly, whatever items quantity you want to start the accuracy or you want to start the counting, those things you need to add explicitly. But cycle count, here there is a provision in the items. Once we are defining the item, I'll show to you. So there itself, can we include this item into cycle count or not? So that is the one of the key difference. And also cycle count can be run very frequently, like every day you want to run, you can run, weekly you can run, but physical count most of the time they're going to run at the yearly wise, yearly once or 6 months once. Okay, so these are the major differences. But one more, the flexibility or the more the business peoples will be using is a cycle count. I'll show to you where it will be enabled, that cycle count kind of thing in the item definition. And tomorrow we'll see how to create the physical count and how to create the cycle count, and then we'll see the accuracy, what and all steps we are going to follow in order to measure or in order to count the quantities. So I'll show to you quickly now. Manage items. R13. Go to master. Specifications. Inventory. Where I'm in the child. That is the reason everything will be disabled mode. So go to associations, open organization, go to specifications again, inventory. Here, if we go down, if you are not able to find out, guys, simple thing is like this: Control F, provide cycle. System will find out, say, cycle count. Okay, if it is yes, it will be this item is part of cycle count. But physical count, in order to run the physical count, you have to add your items explicitly. Okay, so that is the one key difference. Okay, I'll keep cycle count this one and then save. And tomorrow we'll see transactions, how we are going to configure physical count and cycle count. And before closing, one small topic is there. So probably I'm with tomorrow, like with Saturday, we're going to wind up this inventory transactions, but some of the transactions like transfer orders and then minimax planning, these kind of things we'll see during our procurement things. So we'll wind up with small topic.
Yeah, Ram, one question. Even for the item cost also is the same, similar one what we do here there, like in ERP.
Item cost, we have a year. I mean, you were talking about EBS and then here.
Yeah, right.
No, here's bit difference actually, Vashim. So here we have a cost management is the one of the costing module actually.
Okay, it's a different module.
Yes, so it is the part of inventory only. But for example, let's say in the market, okay, I know the inventory, mean definitely they will ask the what is the experience in the costing.
Yeah, but just one small thing, like for one item, if you can show like
Sure,
how to add the cost and how to update and how to update.
Sure, I'll make it out tomorrow class. Tomorrow class if possible. Otherwise, one more extra class will take and then we'll jump into the procurement side.
Okay, okay, sure.
Okay, let me show that small topic to you. That is like, here we are seeing the specifications, right? All the specifications we are controlling at the master level. But we got a scenario saying that some of the specifications, like you can say the lot or serial, I want to control at the organization level. Instead of master, I want to control at the organization level. So that kind of things where we are going to set up is not happen. Sometimes it will behave differently. Okay, go to setup and maintenance. Now same story, manufacturing, inventory. We have a here all tasks. Here. Operational. Not this one. Sorry. Operational. Yeah, what that is operational something is it? Okay. Percentage. Operational items. I guess. Items. Operational. Operational. Such. Oh. Okay. Put items only. Item. You know the task, anyone, Ramna?
Manage item operational parameters.
Item operational parameters, is it?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go to global task here. Where it is? Have you seen that anywhere?
No. I searched in global task.
Item default item we have somewhere. Define basic items. And the item means like it has to come there, right? Here manage operational attribute groups, not item operation something.
Yeah. Yes.
Manage operational attribute
Attribute
groups.
groups.
So here, whatever we are seeing the specifications like what you called here, costing, asset management, general planning. So all the specifications will appear here. Okay, and also we are going to get a control. So this asset item class is the one of the attribute. Let's say costing. This is organization level. For example, let's say you want to keep at the master level. You can come here and click on master and then save it. So that further whatever items we are going to create further onwards after modifying here, so system will take this cost enabled attribute as attribute at the master level. So whatever changes which we did, you have to come to operational attribute groups and then you can modify the controls, either control at organization or master level. So this is sometimes people will be using, but based on your requirement. Okay, so this is the one I wanted to tell. So I don't want to change anything here. If you want, you can change, not a problem. And I covered item status, we covered item types. Item types means FG, raw materials, all kind of stuff. Unit of measure we covered. Life cycle we covered. Product and child value sets, these things and all, it is a product development. So we are not going to the product development in this particular training. And item descriptives, this is also like extra fields. When you want to add the extra fields to procure, I mean to record some kind of additional information, we're going to use that item descriptives. And it is the combination of both, guys. It is a combination of development as well as PIM. Okay, so if you are going product development very deeply, then most of the things we are going to check, attach categories, and then this descriptive flex fields and cross reference. So these kind of things we are going to touch. But one more option also there, like when you are creating the item, even you can add what you call image. That is also sometimes people are expecting. Just hold on. Go to manage items. So select your item here, and we have a what you call profile option for that. So go to here, you can select your thing. So here we have a image here. So why this image is in disable mode is because we need to enable that profile option. I'll let you know tomorrow how to enable that. And once you enable, system will allow whatever image you want to add, you can add here. Okay. So that we are controlling through profile option. I did not remember now. I'll explain tomorrow. Okay. So today we'll wind up the session. Tomorrow we'll see accuracy methods, right? We'll try to cover that, and then costing, at least how to add the cost for our items and then update the cost. And what else we were thinking? Yeah, this transfer order, accuracy methods, sorry, minimax plannings we'll cover in the procurement side. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop now. So you have any questions?
Not now.
Okay, please practice, guys. Without practice, it is very tough to remember and tough to get the hands on. That is my humble request. Okay.
This lots and the serial control restriction, we can do it in reservation level in order management.
I think we can. You need to try because disallow is there, manage reservations. You can try that. Okay, okay, chalo. Bye bye. Have a great day. See you. See you on Saturday.
By all.
Bye.